Hello and welcome to another tutorial. This one is Hound Dog. For this song, which is in your grade 3 or not, if you're not doing any grades, you need the notes from middle C octave until your highest note in the right hand is an E, 10 notes above, 10th above that, and the left hand 2 C's down. So that's our range. This low C here. We have this as well, the middle C, this C, and an E. So that's the total range. Okay, it's a 4-beat bar, as naturally rock and roll would be. It's in the form of a 12 bar blues, and reminds us a little bit of the boogie that we had in initial grade because of how we do the C, then F, then G. C, F, C, G, and it's a really nice piece to play. Now, I have a lot to say on this, and I'll try to be as concise as I can. I'll deal with the bass first. So, we are in a 4-beat bar. We have several beats and signs to learn, dynamics, ways we can do the notes, legato or not. I'll leave that up to you. I'll present both solutions, or 2 at least, and you can figure out the 3rd, the 4th, and I hope you have fun because it is a fun piece to play. Okay, here we go. We start with the left. First 13 bars. Am I not ambitious? Okay, so left hand. We start with the running bass, or at least that's what we call it. Go down to this bass C, low C here, second C of the piano, and you're going to have the first note starting on C, the third note starting on C, that's E, the fifth note, that's G, the sixth, G again, down to C. So that's the first, third, fifth, sixth, fifth, first. If that's just too much information, watch my hands. That last note will be staccato. It's not the left hand starting, it starts after the right hand introduction, but you might as well start with this one because it's easier. Then it has exactly the same thing on bar 4. So we're starting on bar 2 because bar 1 is occupied by the right hand. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Okay. So there are crotchets, 1 count, 1 count, 1 count. Quavers. Now you may have noticed that my quavers are slightly lopsided. That's because they have swing. Swing is when we don't play our quavers the same way. When we do a little more in the first quaver, and that's called song quavers, swinging our quavers. Dun dun da dun da dun da dun da dun da dun da dun. Okay, gives us this nice, really loose and relaxed feeling. 4 ba 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 2 3 4. Now on bar 6, you place your pinky finger on F, and again we're going to do the first, the third, the fifth, the sixth, but now up to the minor 7th. That's E flat. When I say the first, is the first note starting on F. Okay, so we run bass C, we go to F, A, C, D, and E. So basically it's the F chord with the 6th note and the 7th. We use the same fingers that we did here for this running bass, and we use them here as well. The rhythm is a little different, and we get to the 7th. Okay, so it's the whole bar, crotchets, 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 and you arrive at 7. Now on bar 8 and 9, it's the same as the beginning, except that we go up again to the E and G, to the 3rd and 5th of this fundamental here. So we have 2 main basses so far, the C, then the F, back to C. Okay, now, no surprises, G. No surprises if you ever did a boogie or a blues. Bar 10, G, B, I'll use the same fingers, G, B, D, the first you're in grade 3, you should know what a semitone is. If you don't, ask me and I'll explain. So now we have all our bases done. C, then C again, then F, then C, then G. Okay, they're not all the same. So bars 1 and 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are the same. 2, 3, 2, 4, 5. Now you go to F. That was bar 6 and 7, back to C. Bar 10. Oh, wait, I messed up the fingers because it is what is written in the music, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'll review that again. Once more I'll play the bar 1. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, F. 2, 3, down to stay G. And again, I did the same finger mistake, so I am accustomed, I think, to doing 5, 3, 1, 2, 1. If you find it easier, do 5, 4, 2, 1, 2, just like you did before for the others. You may have noticed that between bar 9 and 10, you have to go straight away. You don't have 3 counts of rests. Da, 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 that's 9, 8 and 9, and G. You only have 1 count to change your finger, G. And now you do have 3 counts to do bar 12 and 13, which are little scale coming down. C with thumb, B flat with 2, A natural with a 3, A flat with 4. C, B, A flat, G, F, E, D, and arrive at C with G. Okay, these 2 fingers, 5, 2. If it's too hard, 5, 2, just do 5, 1. But know already where you're going to arrive. And it will be staccato. You have a crescendo here, and because you're going to do forte once more. Okay, so I'll review the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Bar 3. Wait, no, 4. That's for 5, 6, 7. Back to C. Change 10. And now we're done. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. That will be C and G will be staccato. Okay. Now another way of playing this, if you want, if you feel more secure or you like it more, is play legato, except of course for the note that is marked staccato. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Louder. Okay, so that's a possibility. There's no slur there, but I've heard so many people playing it legato that I come to wonder, oh, well, there must be a reason they're all playing legato. I personally would prefer to play, but that's me, okay? That's me. I will not impose that on you, of course. Now, hope you understood the left hand. So bar 2 on C, and then bar 4 starts on C again, bar 6 starts on F, bar 8 starts on C, bar 10 starts on G, and then on bar 12 we have our coming down from, and we arrive on 14 at the new part. This scale is really nice to play, whether it's legato or staccato, which way you choose to do it, legato or non-legato, okay? Now for the dreaded right hand first part, we have a little bundle of E flats, okay? E flat, finger 3. So we have a short E flat because it's a quaver, starts on an upbeat, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1. If you know the words, it's a little easier. You ain't nothing but a hound notes that repeat can be a little overwhelming, but you'll do it. You can change. You can use the same finger. And so this one is short quaver, crotchet. Be very careful to imitate that rhythm precisely. Ba, 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 ba. That's usually not where the biggest problem is, but it is nasty. So when you're out C, C, nothing but a hound dog. Dog will be in the middle of two left-hand crotchets, so that's a little bit hard. We'll deal with that later. Then you have C on your pinky. You change for your pinky, and you have C, C, G, A, E, C. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Again, I have my I'm swinging the quavers. So 1, 1, and 2, and tie. I have nothing on the first beat of our 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'll start from bar 1. 1. I think I ate one beat somewhere. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. Now it starts again in the same place, but doesn't continue exactly the same, and the dynamic is slightly softer. So we started forte. 3, 4, 1. This is different, and Mezzoforte. So we have 4 E's, and then C, B flat, and then A with C. The rhythm is the same, da 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 da, but different notes. Starts with the E, just the same. I have a note that is accented, and a note that's staccato to end, the A with C. Okay? And then we have the same answer that we had before, except that for much longer. It's a semi-brief tied to a minim, that's 6 counts plus where we had landed. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Play C again with the thumb. See that again, so that's the bar 7. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, C, thumb, then D. That's bar 10. So let me just recapitulate until here, so it doesn't become too confusing. We start on the second quaver of the beat, so that's an upbeat start. 1. Rest, rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Change. D. Okay, so we're now on bar 10. And that will be D, 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 rest, D, C. D, 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 C. That's 10 and the beginning of 11. Dum, da, 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 dum. And then 11 is ba, 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 ba. C, D, C, E, D, C, C. The notes are not hard. The rhythm can be a little bit short, long. But you hear it and a lot of times, and then it becomes easier. From 10, and then rests. That's when the left starts. Da, 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 hold, rest now. that you're going to play E with C. Pinky, thumb. Thumb, pinky. Okay? The whole of the right hand until here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let me just show you how that, oh, then E, C, okay? Let me just show you how you do that legato. Unless you are a very small child, it's easier to play legato. Okay? And now the hardest part to join them. Right hand starts on the upbeat of bar 1. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and they join on 2. Okay? Problem dealt with. Part 2, a little trickier. Left hand has nice steady rhythm, but the left comes in and places so it comes in where it shouldn't on the second half of the second beat. So you see where that quaver comes? 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. Okay, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. So bar 2 where the hands come together, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. All right, and again 2, and immediately let it go. Bar 3, so you arrived at low C. Exaggerated that upward movement so that you see where to let go. So on bar 3 you had arrived on the continuation of this E C, you will place that C. 1, 2 up with the right, and now I arrived at bar 5. Let me do this really slowly from the first. And now it starts just like the beginning with slightly different notes, and we're going to prepare the left to go to F. Okay? A, C, F. And this is the first note of bar 7. I forgot to take this note away, don't forget. I'll play from bar 5. Just once more now, maybe legato. I'm so accustomed to doing non-legato that I did the left non-legato. Which way you choose to do, it's always going to be hard. Legato, non-legato. The staccatos always exist, whether you choose to do this legato, but notes that repeat can never be legato. You have to let it go a otherwise it won't play. Now, this is the part where the left goes, and then it joins here. So we're now on bar 7, which is just like before. No, it's not. Let's start on 6. Go to C. Hold the right. Move the right to C. Lift left, but not right. Then D. Okay, that's nice. I'm going to start on this E C just before bar 8. See that my C is longer than my G? That's because it's a minim and the G is a crotchet. So do that again. Okay. And now did non-legato. Sometimes I'll do legato, sometimes non-legato. I think it's even more confusing. Legato now. Change, lift left, and change for pinky finger because now we're going to do bar 10. Same rhythm that we had before, or not? No, we didn't. This is new. This one's fun. Together, right, left, hold the right. This is right. So remember, tap it before. That's 10 and 11. Bam, ba, 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 ba. So left hand is doing the crotchets. That should be easy. Problem is the right is not. When you master this, da, 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 da. So don't do it before you know how to coordinate the two hands. By 10. Otherwise you went having the left hand like that and hiccups. No, it has to be stable. And now the rest is easier. Lift, left. You have to know where the rests are, so mark them. Or if you're not reading from music, memorize where the one hand goes up and where the other hand goes up. So in this case, bar 10. Right hand up after when you play E. Here. Now left goes up when you play the D. So right up, left up. Right up on A, and it stays up because there are rests. See if I can play this very slowly from the beginning. Same thing, equally slow, and try to remember to do legato because I never ever do. talked a lot. Now for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, for the whole of the left hand, this part, the second part, it's an A with the coda in the end, so it's not a hard structure to memorize. We did the whole first part. Now we go for the second part. You had arrived at C with G. C, G, C, A. Now fills one bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then staccato, crotchets. Then simile. Simile means in the same way, so they're going to continue to be staccato crotchets until on bar 22 you have a staccato but with an accent, so that's louder. But until then, it's always staccato crotchets. You just don't have to write the little dot of the staccato. So that's 4 bars of C's and G's and C's and A's. That's the third bar of C's and G's and C's and A's. Now we go to F for 2 bars. To C for 2 bars. Go to G. You can use either 5-1 or 5-2. 2, 3, 4, 1. So we don't do this anymore. When you arrive at C, C, G, bam, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C. It's a running bass, but now just from C, E, F, F sharp, G. You may want to do 4, 2, 1, 2, 1 or 5, 3, 1, 2, 1. Really up to you, provided you ended on G. Okay, let's review. So I'll only play from bar, I can play from bar 14. 3, 4. Bar 14, bar 15, this is all staccato piano. 16, 17, start thinking of changing. F, still F, now you change to back to C. Crescendo, C again, very loud F, 2, 3, staccato with accents for C. And then from here you have a DS al coda, dal segno, so you go to where you find the sign, which is a little thing that is at the end of bar 1 that looks weird and is called sign. Dal segno, from the sign, until coda. Then when you see the word to coda, you go to where it says coda or bar 26. And the coda is the ending part of a piece. Okay, left hand is dealt with. Right hand, you remember we were going to do E, C. Okay, so that's the second quaver. Boom, bap, bap. It's just the rhythm that is confusing. We'll do that after. Now we have E on bar 15. That's E with C, G2, A3. Oh, sorry, no E here. C with an accent. Okay, so we have this, the first quaver accented, and this as well. Okay. 14 and 15. Rest. Okay, 1 and 2, 3, 4. 4 is a rest. Now we come down. I6 is more or less G, B flat, can use a 1-5, G, E flat. Notice that we're coming down in the same position. G, B, G, E flat, F, D, E, C, and now A, and we hold it for 4. Quaver and quaver rest, quaver, quaver rest, crotchet, and all of them have accents. Longer. They're all in one beat, but this one has a rest. Okay, so from 14 until here. Rest. Hold for 4, 3, 4. Now a fifth. F, C. Same rhythm. The F chord. F, A, C. So first the F, C. Now F, A, C. C, G, A, C. That's bar 19. C, G, A, C. All right, and 18 and 19. 18 and 19 again. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And you hold and rest. And now the same way to go down, except they don't have accents anymore. Don't know if it's on purpose or it was an oversight. No idea. So let me do 18 to 22. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, prepare B flats. Okay. 14 to 21. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. B flat finger G. Now we have the last part here. Is when the left did this. Right hand does B flat, B natural, D, B, G. A triplet, that means 3 quavers in one beat. Ba, ba, bum. Then quavers again, and you hold it, the last quaver. It's tied onto a crotchet. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Okay, so bar 22 starts with a rest, triplet, quavers, and a tie to the crotchet. B flat, B, D, B, G. When you come down, the B is only natural. It's really hard to do that non-legato because you need more muscles working here, okay? But you can do non-legato if you want. Okay, that's bar 22. Or legato if you like it more. It's marked fortissimo. Now, place the thumb on A. We're nearly done with this first part. This is the last sequence. A, C with 2, D, C, E flat, D, C, C. And I'm already doing the swing. They're all quavers, and the last quaver is tied to a semi-breve. Hold it for 4 counts, and then start moving towards your beginning because it's a dal segno. Basically, it goes back to the beginning. The only thing you don't do is the first bar because it's written all over again in 25. And that's why you go to the sign and you don't go straight to the beginning. So it's not a da capo, it's a dal segno. Okay, right hand from bar 18. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And now we're back in bar 2. Okay? The whole thing right hand. 14. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Rest. Hold for 4, 3, 4. Rest. And now we're back on our A section. Okay? Now, to join hands. It's hard and it's not. The hardest thing about the piece, I think, is getting all the swing right, and this first rhythm and the second rhythm, da 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 dee da da dum dum, and the other one, dum da dee da dum. The left hand rhythm is not hard at all, but it can be super uncomfortable because it involves a lot of coordination. So first one of them being bar 14, left, right, left, together, left. Let me do that in slow motion. And again, because the right hand starts on the second quaver and not on the next beat. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Okay, and it's loud and it's accented and it confuses us. So when you have it, you have it. Go to bar 15, okay? 14 again, and last time. And now bar 15. A little less horrendous because we already had a pattern a bit like this. Where was it? Oh no, not together, we didn't. So together, right hold and lift because it's a rest. What? Remember, this is an accent and this is an accent. And don't forget the rest. And again, bar 15. 3, 4. Remember the rest. Bar 14 and 15. Okay, and when you have that, move to 16. You do not have to do this all in a day. Take your time. 16, left hand continues happily where it was, is easier in terms of rhythm because they go together. Remember this one was longer? Well, it still is, so the left hand will take its note away a little sooner. And then you hold it. So that's 16 and 17. Hold this one down a little more than the left, so left goes up first. But then they go for the next beat at the same time because the left is still staccato. You don't see it in the music because you have in the bar before simile, the same way, but it is staccato. So this is a crotchet with no staccato. Move. Oh, that was too long, the chord. It's also short one. It's just a quaver. So, okay, I'm going to do 14 to 17. 3, 4. Move to F, left hand, move to FC. Okay, now, beside the change of position, the rhythm is exactly the same as in 14. So, FC, FC. That's bar 18. And again, bar 18. Do you understand? 1 and 2, 3, 4. Rhythm of 19 is exactly the same as 15. Rest in the same place. Together, right, left, lift the right. And this is the same, except we don't have the accents. But they're all the same. So still short, a little longer than the left because it's a crotchet and here's a staccato crotchet. Crescendo. Go to G left. That's where the right hand has a rest. Bar 18. Right hand or our fifth phrase. 14 to 21, that's when you start from C. So you had, and now you are arriving here prepared all right. Go to F, little less sound, just Mezzoforte. Lift right. Crescendo, arrive at fortíssimo. And here's, and it's not too hard. Left, right, right. Hold the right and play the left. Okay, so I'll do that again. to crotchet. And when you play the C, you immediately arrive at the first beat of the next bar. All right, so this is really here counting, 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 or feeling the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. And I'll do that again, maybe a little slower. I'm starting on bar 22. This time I'll do it the way I prefer, which is non-legato. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the bar 2. So now it's exactly the same. Right, now I'm going to play from bar 14 until the dal segno al coda. Bar 14 then. Come blah 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 blah. Prepare your E and C, C and G. 3, 4. Rest. Longer. Hold. Softer. Short. Rest. Go to C. Longer, right? Crescendo. Left fortissimo. Back in 2. And that is all the same, obviously, because it's written exactly the same except for the 3 last bars. So it's really, really very nice. Okay, this. Part to play because I'm like, oh, I did it. A little less sound now. Crescendo now. Fortissimo. It says to Coda. So from 10, we go straight the second time over, we go straight to 26 to Coda. So you have left hand down, does the same. So the left doesn't change, it still arrives at an F. Then you go to the low C, do your finger 4, and you have your first and only slur that's written in this song, C, E, C, E, F, F sharp, G, A, B, C. Feel free to apply the F sharp with the finger 3. C, E, F, F sharp, G, A, B, C. And then C, G with a fermata or pause, meaning you get to stay there for longer than one count. Okay, and the right hand came from dum, da, dum. Instead of doing like we did in the first part, we go ba, ba, ba to E flat. And we end on a very long C, a tight quaver to a semi-breve. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing for 3 counts, and then we have E, B with E. Which gives us a really cool suspended chord here, or major 7th chord. Okay? And I'll start from bar 10 and then do the coda. Lift right. 3 counts, your choice. So again, from 10 to the coda, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and hold. This could be even louder because it's my fortissimo. But because I'm a little tired, I'm not going to do very, very loud. Okay, so the whole second part, 14, everything slow. Actually, I'm going to do everything slow, yes, because I have to teach a lesson straight after, so I will not have time. So I'll play everything a little slow and everything detached, beginning to end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thing. Let's see what they ask us to do here. I know the tempo that they mark here is not very fast. I mean, it is much faster than what I was playing. Not fast. Da 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 di da da da. Now I'll try to play legato just for you to hear how it is like to practice with the metronome. But this would be the final tempo. So final tempo, we really do not need to play with metronome. Unforgivable. In the end, I waited one bar too long because I'm accustomed to doing this like Halentano here. 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and I did da 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 da. It's not okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4. Okay, but I'm so accustomed to just changing a little bit the pace here that I played it wrong. Don't do that. At least not unknowingly. Okay, so I think this was a bit chaotic trying to show how you can do that legato or non-legato, but I just wanted to give you a choice. For me, it would always be non-legato. because it's meant to be something sung, maybe it makes sense to play it legato. So really up to you. Okay. There's something here that I didn't talk about. Please let me know, as it is Friday afternoon. I'm very tired and I'm teaching now again. So there might be things that I'm forgetting. So sorry about that if that's the case. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.